start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The sure hands. It's Coleman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The ball is caught. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Quick completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the unlucky that time. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And they hand it off to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Aggies are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab near the sticks. It's Armstrong. Touchdown, Aggies, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Bringing pressure. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Now, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Clark.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Aggies line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They stop him again at the 1. Third and goal coming up.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Running back with the football. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
It's a draw play. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets to return it to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! What a grab by the freshman.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Russell. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a late, deep throw. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
left on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. On this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the 4th quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, what a move.
The return runs it out to the 30. And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. And tackled after a small pickup there. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.